Were the other dudes bullying him? Like, did they have a weapon? Was it justified having another weapon? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not. Like,
Let me show you something, because you can go search my name up right now in the system. You feel me? This is when I was in juvenile, when I was in the juvenile system. What happened was, bro, I came out. I mean, I was at the homie house and we was chilling. Somebody came upstairs while I was on the computer. They told me that somebody had just hit my little brother. I come outside. It's 4 Hispanic grown adults. 4 grown adults. They are intoxicated. They got liquor. They got beer, all that out there. They even got weapons if they needed them on me. So I go out there and I approach them. I ask them what happened. They tell me, hey. And boom, hit me with the beer bottle and pour beer all on my hair. This is when I had long hair. So I got hair on my face and beer all over. So I can't. So now I already been assaulted. I'm only 12 years old. 12 years old defending my little brothers, bro. Now I said now after I got my gear right, I started swinging on them. I pick up a scalpel. I hit him with the scalpel. Next thing you know, and they called it a scalpel. I don't know. It was just a pole to me. We was in the hood. So I do that. I leave the scene. You feel me? I go to school. You feel me? I get out. Matter of fact, I didn't even go to school. I was supposed to go to school that day. The police had went up to the school and they was asking for me. They came to my house and asked for me. You feel me? They had arrested me when I was taking out the trash can. Checking out the trash. Now, I got into it with 4 fucking adults. They were intoxicated. They hit me with a water hose. They hit me with a whole bunch of shit. They threw beer at me. They assaulted me, bro. I'm a minor, bro. They don't give a fuck about us in the system. So when y'all come up here and y'all get to talking about justice and all that, we don't believe in it because, bro, I'm a minor. They assaulted a minor all day, bro. I had every right to defend myself. And I'm an American. I'm an American, born American, bro. And I ended up in jail behind that shit. Only reason why I live because I fought for my life. So you think I should have died too?
It's just with this specific scenario.
Did you hear him?
You might be doing something. That was tough. Can't handle
The point is, bro, I got assaulted by adults, bro, and I was a minor. I was well under the age, bro. They shouldn't be putting their hands on me, bro. They weren't even Americans, bro. And the police pulled up to my house to arrest me. They shouldn't have been trying to come look for the minor. They should have had the adults in handcuffs. Why were y'all drinking outside? Why were y'all publicly intoxicated? Why were y'all putting your hands on minors? Why were you talking to other people's kids? Why the parents went around? They didn't have no questions for that. They just sent me to jail, bro. I went to juvenile and had to go. I was on probation for 2 years for that shit. They try to make me look like a bad guy. He hit him with a skirt. Like, bro, I didn't know what the fuck I picked up, bro. I'm trying to defend myself. This shit wasn't none of that premeditated. These motherfuckers throwing all types of beer on me, on beer bottles and beer cans at me and shit, picking up motherfucking objects around their home and then they work trucks trying to hit me, and it was more than four adults. It started off as 4, but then they grew into like damn near their whole family sliding out the house. So why didn't they go to jail for terrorism? Why didn't they go to jail for assault and public intoxication? Where's the justice? And I still got that on my record.
You guys mentioning the point of like, okay,
yeah, I know.
Like enforcement.
That's all I had to say, bro. Like, I just want to let you know, bro. A lot of shit that y'all talk about justice and shit, it ain't justice. Y'all just be wanting somebody to go down for an incident that y'all be causing, bro. Y'all be causing a lot of these incidents and swearing up and down. Ain't nobody gonna speak up. But the second you feel that bro speaks up on it or has a topic on it, y'all want to come into the room and talk about we doing wrong. Nah, this shit need to be talked about because y'all be sweeping this up under. Y'all get paid for this shit, bro. Y'all get $150 a day and niggas sleeping in them jail cells.
It's sad because Lil Carmelo didn't ask for this. So when we say stuff like this was premeditated, that's bullshit. It's no way that can be premeditated incidents. Is not when somebody starts shit with you. It's when you start shit with them. So how the hell it's going to be premeditated like Carmelo Anthony?
Police premeditated. Every interaction with it from the police unalive somebody is premeditated. They have a firearm on them. They have already the goal. If somebody, you feel me, gets out of hand, they're going to unalive them. That's premeditated.
That shit crazy.
Be with black folks. They don't be with their own kind. I done seen Hispanics grab a police officer gun up off their hip, you feel me, and fire at them. They still didn't want to shoot them. I done seen plenty of videos on. Everybody done seen all these people be practice the terrorist culture. I don't know why they trying to act all innocent and shit, especially when they come up here talking about why you got them on the screen. Because they need a little bit of fame. Motherfuckers need to know what these people be doing, bro.
And this is
I didn't mean to take up the time.
No, you good. But that's exactly what I was saying, because your story crazy too. Michael Donald that
Saturday, nigga. My daddy had to come up in here and look at me through the little glass and shit. I couldn't even hug my mom or my dad. You feel me? Being in that motherfucker. And then they asses up in there acting like niggas is real life criminals. Like, nigga, I ain't even do nothing. I defended myself.
what it is when, respond. Like, the shit just crazy, man. I always tell people, if the roles was in reverse, on my man, when I say on my life, I'm gonna put it on. That would have happened. They would have been praising the fuck out of Austin if he would have unalived Carmelo Anthony. And the first thing they would have said was, well, Carmelo shouldn't have been under that tent. That's it. That would have been it.
He unalived him with too.
All that shit. So I'm already knowing what's going on when these folks talk the way that they do, because that's why I said, can anyone prove me wrong? You can't. You can't. You can say what you want to say, but at the end of the day, nobody can prove me wrong for what I said, because it's facts. If Austin and Hunter mind their business, this wouldn't be a conversation. That's it. That's all. It ain't shit else to talk about. I just like when folks just get up here, just explain their point, because even with the guy that was just up here, I don't feel like he got too bad with the conversation. But it's to the point to where he even admitted to he didn't really know things. He saying he wasn't really aware of the interview, because he was asking me, where did I get this information from? And I'm like, dude, this was in the interview. This came out of Hunter's mouth. He said this. Me and my brother approached him. Like, he said that. And then they gave him another interview, and that's when his words started changing. So one thing about it, the truth never changed. Ever since I've been alive, 2 + 2 always been 4. Am I wrong? Or is it 5 today? So with that being said, the truth don't change. It stay the same. So if I ask you this story, if I ask you about this situation 50 times, you need to give me the same answer 50 times. Ain't nobody finna be going in on interview talking about this, and then you bring up something else, and then it's not matching up, it's not adding up, and that's how he got caught up in this bullshit. Just like with the stereotyping, they tried to use this. Carmelo Anthony comes from a broken home. Carmelo Anthony don't have a father. Carmelo Anthony this and that. You know what's so crazy about that shit? Carmelo Anthony had everything. The only broken home was Austin and Hunter. They father and mother had an abusive relationship. Then when you go look up their daddy on his record, he got great on his record. So you dealing with freaky ass people and people that's just nasty, but don't nobody really want to talk about it for real. But see, this is what I tell them all the time. I always tell people, my lives is not the life to come to when you fucking around. I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing. That's why I told my people, stop saying all that YT. Why y'all scared to say white? If they can say black and nigga on here, I'm saying white. I'm not saying YT shit no more. Your ass white. That's just what it is. And I don't give a damn who don't like it. You people is disgusting. You people is nasty. Y'all not talking about this situation where this other young man that just got jumped on. You don't come and try to, get to an agreement and see why is this going on. The parents is teaching them that. A lot of y'all feel like your fathers is your fathers be officers and shit. Like the other incident with the young man went to the movies. It's the same shit over and over. Like we so used to this. We just gonna break it down and just tell the truth about what it is. I'm not finna sugarcoat shit. Austin and Hunter asked for this, bro. Your ass will still be here if you was just minding your fucking business. It's just common sense, bro. How many folks get unalived over shit that they cause? I mean, it might be a sad situation. We don't want to see nobody go out, but at the same time, the truth is the truth. Shit, y'all don't know how folks respond and shit. And like I said, if he poked that man one time, you're not finna tell me that was personal. Because if it was personal, he would have stood over him and kept going. It wouldn't have just been in no chest. It would have been head, all types of shit, arms, legs, whatever he felt like he needed to do.
One thing that our black folks, we always hit our target. We don't do mass shooting. We don't go into no place, no churches, and get to unaliving everybody. Nah, we hit that target. And if it was really personal, like you said, CEO, on God, he honestly would have walked him down.
And that's just what it was. And then they talking about he wasn't supposed to be there It wasn't his tent. It wasn't they tent. You act like the tent said only Austin and Hunter. Like, sit y'all ass down. Who y'all think y'all is, bro? Like, come on, man. Y'all ain't nobody, bro. Y'all ain't nobody special, bro. And I'm waiting on the day one of you motherfuckers come tell me to get up out my seat. It's gonna be a whole nother Carmelo Anthony in this motherfucker. And I swear to God, I mean that shit. Ain't nobody finna make me move, do nothing. You gonna get your ass fucked up around me. I promise you that. And that go for anybody.
Like how he had said, what if someone walked in your house? Y'all already walked in this motherfucker, bro. This is the whole land is ours, bro. Y'all been walked in this motherfuckers, kicked your feet up on here, bro, been disrespectful. But y'all get mad when we get to telling you motherfucker it is what it is.
And when that crazy, that's like, that's why I said this is a damn colonizer response. Like this shit sounded like a fucking evil motherfucker. Like, that's not even an example.
Skin color, because he said that. I was like, yeah, he sound evil as hell.
Come on, man. Walk in they house. A tent? Come on, man. Them niggas don't own shit. Y'all don't own shit. Y'all don't own a damn thing, and Carmelo Anthony proved it. You don't own shit. And like I said, it's so sad that Carmelo, like, y'all really fucked his life up. That's whose life I'm thinking about. I'm not even thinking about these two bullies. Y'all deserve what y'all got. I'm thinking about Carmelo Anthony because he didn't ask for this. That young man had graduated. That young man had a whole future ahead of him, and he's sitting here going through some bullshit that y'all caused. That is fucked up, man. Like, this system, all of this shit is trash. That young man need to be out here living his life with nothing on his name. He don't need no record or nothing because he didn't ask for none of this shit. When he woke up out his bed, because they keep saying premeditated, like he thought about this. He didn't. Okay, tell me this. What type of sense does this make? Imagine waking up out your bed saying, oh, it's going to be two white boys going to pick on me today. I'm going to sit under their tent, and then I'm going to bring something, and then I'm going to poke one of them and unalive them. And fuck my name up and put myself in jail and go through all it. Like, who the fuck think of shit like that? How could it be premeditated, man? That don't even make sense, man. People that do things that premeditated, they start it. That's what makes it premeditation, because you thought about it and then you said, hey, this is what I'm finna do. That's just like me. If I wake up and say, hey, I'm finna go hit this bank. If that was on my mind before I hit the bank, okay, that's premeditated. But this shit right here, he didn't ask for that. That shit just came to him. That's why he didn't know how to respond. That's why the first thing he thought about was shit. Jab, here you go. Get off me. Get back. And they approached him. But see, they used to that. Imagine how many people they did like that before it was Carmelo Anthony. Why we ain't thinking about that? How many kids have Austin and Hunter done this to because it went their first time? You can tell the way that they was used to it. That's why they didn't expect this. See, that's another thing about you white people. Y'all don't expect to get fucked up. Y'all thinking somebody just gonna kiss your ass and you just gonna sit around here and tell folks to move and all that. Man, it's 2025. I ain't never in my life seen a nigga tell somebody you can't sit up under this tent. Even at a fucking cookout when it's your family reunion, a stranger can be under your tent and everybody will look over him. If he ain't just, you know what I'm saying, being messy or just starting shit, we just allow people to just chill. So shit, I mean, y'all gonna continue to do this and you gonna just keep getting your ass poked. I mean, that's just what it is. So if you don't like it, teach your kids how to mind their business and teach them how to respect others. That's what it's about. And you people don't have respect for nobody. That's y'all problem now. Y'all used to being collared and all of that. Then you want to play victim. No. And I'm going to say it again. The only victim in this situation is Carmelo Anthony. Austin and Hunter are suspects. I said it. Take it how you want it. But that shit just real. And that whole story just upset me because, like I say, in the back of our mind, when we see this, it triggers something. You know what I'm saying? If I see a group of white boys coming up on me, the first thing I'm finna think about is getting you motherfuckers gone. Because guess what's on y'all mind? Getting me gone. So if Carmelo wouldn't defend himself, they could have beat him to death. You don't know how that would have turned out for him if he would have just sat there and took whatever them white boys were doing, like this other little black boy just went through with these bullies that was around him. So I tell my people, any chance you get, fuck their ass up. We'll burn you out. Fuck them up. They'll stop. I bet you ain't gonna tell nobody else to move out their motherfucking seat. I bet you the next time Hunter see somebody sitting down, he gonna shut his ass up. Exactly. I don't know who y'all think y'all out here playing with, but y'all got us fucked up. That's a wrap. On my mama, that shit over with. That see, you see how that history did our people and how it did y'all? Oh yeah, you gonna get affected by it. You gonna get affected by it. And I see y'all down there, goddesses. I just gotta tell it how it is because niggas get on here sugarcoating and shit and trying to talk to them all nice. No, I'm gonna give it to you raw. You gotta give it to them like this. We full grown adults. Ain't nobody finna be sitting here trying to make y'all feel good and all that shit. That's a wrap. You people are sick. You disgusting. And the fact that you don't even see nothing wrong with what Austin and Hunter did goes to show what type of person you are as well. I even told them this one day, y'all. When this situation first came out, I told them, I said, if Carmelo would have approached them and they did something to him, I wouldn't even be on Carmelo's side. I would have said Carmelo deserved it because I'm a fair person. So it ain't just about black and white. I mean, it's about that when it comes to the system and stuff, but I'm just talking about on some real shit. If Carmelo would have approached them with some fuck shit and they defended themselves, I really couldn't. I would have been mad, but damn, I would have been like, okay, Carmelo, you kind of, you know what I'm saying? You put that on yourself, brother. But he didn't do nothing wrong. And I mean it.
That's what I was trying to show Buddy too. I'm like, bro, like a lot of shit you talking about, like you can put the same jacket on your people, but y'all turn a blind eye. But when it's on us, you want us to go ahead and just get the source and get us. And that shit ain't cool, bro. Just like you said, it shows his character, it shows what type of person he really is.
What it is. I'll let my tent, my school, my tent. Well, guess what? I want you to keep all that my, cause guess what? It's my fault. It's your goddamn fault. So you make sure you take all that shit that you was talking about.
Hey, yo, CEO though, I feel you when you say sugarcoating everything. I don't sugarcoat nothing on my actual page. I talk how I talk, but on the lines, they always flagging me. They always dropping me. You feel me? Or getting me kicked up out of here. And that's why I switch up the words I use. I don't even use white tea. I call them white.
Exactly. And you see what I'm doing now. I gotta go live on my main account and bring myself up on one of my backup pages just to talk like I'm a guest on my own live. Shit. I had to, you know, find some type of way to get around it, man, because it's sick, man. That's why I said they got our people on here saying YT, so we won't say white, but they ain't saying BLK. They say black. They say nigga. Some of them say monkey. All types of shit. But we up on here talking about YT. White man, fuck that. These motherfucker white. Pink pigs. That's what the fuck y'all are, and that's what I'm gonna call your ass. You can take how many accounts you want to.
Well, I already knew that TikTok was racist because I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of videos I was dropping had nothing but knowledge in the beginning. You feel me? Just information. You feel me? And it was flagging every last one of them. I had to say like I had to code everything up and basically switch up my vocab of everything that I was saying because they was literally flagging all my like I wouldn't get no views on it or nothing yet. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody even seen this. Who flagged? They did. TikTok did. That's why they suppressing knowledge right now and they trying to, you feel me, stop people like yourself, you feel me, from hosting successful lives that can actually reach the masses and switch on the light bulb in their brain. That's what they don't want you doing. They don't want you having these people. They don't want you challenging their critical thinking skills.
And peace, y'all. Peace. And that's facts, bro. And they always and see now, like I've seen these topics on other platforms, and what I notice about this so-called black community, which I'm glad we separated ourselves from that term. These people kiss these white folks' ass. They like scared of. Like one thing I can't stand is to see a so-called black man going live defending Austin and Hunter. And then when you go on them niggas' accounts, they be having white women as they you know, they wives and shit. You know what's so crazy about that? Like y'all so fucking lame to the point to the fact that shit happened to y'all, and then that's when y'all want our community to come out of nowhere and come and defend you. I ain't defending no nigga that's sleeping with a cave woman. You know why? Because all you doing is sitting back till she decide that they to unalive your dumb ass. Y'all niggas going on boat rides and shit with white families, and you the only idiot that seems to fall off the boat every fucking time. Drown. We ain't coming out. Fuck it. That's what you wanted. Get it. Y'all, and that's why I say, man, it is what it is. I don't care how cruel it sounds. That shit just true because like one thing my grandmama told me, man, is when a motherfucker show you who they are, believe them. These people have showed you they don't give a fuck about you. They will hang your motherfucking ass. They will tie your ass up to the back of a pick truck and drag your ass 10 miles up the fucking road until you ain't nothing but ashes or whatever the fuck is gonna happen. Like you done for. You done for. So why we still sitting up here acting like these folks can be trusted and shit like that? When we know we can't even trust people in our own community. So I'm not agreeing with none of that. If that's what you got going on, your ass deserve it. You asked for it. A motherfucker that shows you 1,000 times that they don't give a damn about you and your people. But y'all still want to go out here and sleep with these folks just because you think a motherfucker can be trusted and stuff like that. Nah, I go out my energy. And like I said, the only victim in this situation is Carmelo Anthony. That's it. That's all. See, that's why. Notice they ain't really came up here and said nothing to me. It's hard to talk to CEO because I ain't finna sugarcoat shit. I'm not finna doctor nothing up for your ass. That's why the white folks don't want to come up on my live. If anybody else was live about this topic, y'all have 39 white people trying to come up there and debate about this shit. But when they come to me, I ain't got one motherfucker in my box trying to come up here. You know why? Because I'm gonna wrap your ass across your head as soon as you get on my live. I'm gonna tell you how it is. Yeah, that's why they don't like CEO. That shit they're old with. I don't play with nobody on this motherfucker. You get your ass toe up over here in my live. I don't care what topic I got. It's just what it is. Every time. The same spatula I hit the natives with. But it's like, when is it going to stop? I know when we stop it. You know, it's on us to make sure that these folks know what time it is when it comes down to this bullshit. Yeah, it is what time it is. That's what it's about. Y'all gotta be careful. Let me change my setup right quick. Like this ridiculous. And then I done seen this other video. Yeah, they be scared, guys. They ain't got no choice. People scared of the truth. Even if they not scared of me physically, they scared of my tone, my voice, my energy, all of that, because it's the truth. You can't argue with nothing I'm saying. You can't. Even if you try to, you would be wrong because I stand on business. If these young men didn't start with this guy, this wouldn't be a conversation. That's it. That's all. Like what's the issue? That's how they raise them. That's why they tell them at the house. It's the parenting. The parents do this because that's who should be held accountable as well. The parents. We know what they tell y'all at y'all little dinner table when y'all at home. Talking about don't drink behind us when you see one of them do this and don't respect them and all of that. But guess what? We're going to make you motherfuckers respect us. As a matter of fact, I might go find me a white tent to sit up under today. And the first person tell me to move, getting your ass whooped. That's what I'm on. I'm going to show you. Yeah, they got the energy they asked for. They didn't expect that. See, they used to picking with our people and nothing happened behind it. Them motherfuckers ain't no Carmelo Anthony was finna come out with that goddamn tangerine on their motherfucking ass. Yes, sir. Great job, Carmelo. This what we need. Shit, yeah. This what it is. Hell yeah. I fuck with Carmelo. Matter of fact, I need to see what type of chips he likes so I can buy him a big ass box of chips and snack cakes and shit, man. We need to see what Carmelo eat. Hell. Shit, yeah. I'm finna fuck around and get Carmelo Anthony that new 2K26, all this shit. He deserved. Set a motherfucking example for their ass. And I bet you that whole goddamn school changed their mind. All the motherfuckers that be telling folks to get up out their seat. I bet you them niggas want to be lawyers now. Yeah, motherfuckers in the library now. Hell yeah. Carmelo done changed the whole school mind. Matter of fact, them motherfuckers had sack lunches the next day. Nobody wanted to sit down. Everybody was standing up eating around them motherfuckers. I rock with them. I promise you I rock with them. Exactly. Don't start none. It won't be none. Now, which one of you wild pigs gonna come up here and prove me wrong before I shut this live down and start my native live? Cause we finna bring the gloves out and I'm finna get on y'all ass too. I'm gonna reset this. Anybody else want to talk to me about this? Is that a no I hear? Do I hear a hell no, CEO? Don't act like you don't see my live, and a lot of y'all watching it from the hallway too. So this for the people that's in the hallway. If you in the hallway, which I know you are, because you don't want me to see you join the live and stuff like this, I want you to hear me loud and clear. This is 2025. The last thing you want to do is approach a nigga about a seat. Y'all out here getting y'all ass rolls apart and then you trying to play like this some type of game. Just disrespectful. Can't be trusted. So this is what we doing. I'll pull out that other situation where y'all just jumped on that young man, 14 years old, and got y'all weak ass out there hitting that boy all upside his head and stuff and trying to do something with him. I wish I knew where y'all was. Y'all sick, evil people, nasty. Been doing this for years. Your energy been off. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all was hating on Carmelo because one of your little girlfriends like the way he look. Cause you know y'all little white women love us when they see us. So you call them barbaric savages, man. They over and done with. Oh, you talking about the other one that got jumped on? I need to look because I'm not even sure. Because somebody told me two different areas. Somebody said Cali, and I think somebody else said Wisconsin. It was Wisconsin. That's what it was. Because I remember I just watched another video. It was in Wisconsin. So look that up, and it should pop up for you. I don't know what part of Wisconsin, but I know it was in Wisconsin. And what's so crazy, Wisconsin is racist in the motherfucker. Like some parts. If a lot of y'all haven't heard about this, I think it's called Horicon. I think it's HORICON, something like that. Horicon, Wisconsin, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all can look up that little town. I was out there working one day, and we was at a y'all know them jobs like working for Medicorp and stuff. Like when they fly y'all out, they'll fly you out and then they'll give you a per diem and all of that. That's when I used to work. I work for myself now. But when I flew out to Horicon, Wisconsin, and we was working at the John Deere plant. We was working at the John Deere plant. We were building gators and stuff like that. And the dude used to joke a lot. But it was some lady, they was in there. This is what they told us, y'all. Because she was complaining to the dude. And he was like, what's your issue? And she said, I don't know. I'm just looking around. She said, we adding a lot of color to the building. I swear to God, I heard this. And I was just sitting there like, listen to this shit. And I've been watching them real close because I know how they get down. The same thing in Minnesota. I used to work at Polaris in Roseau, Minnesota. They had a Trump rally right outside of the hotel that I was staying in. That's the first time. That was like a couple years back when all of this shit got started. Like, them folks ridiculous, man. But see, they know. See, my energy never changed. Like, I'm hip to the shit that they be on. Because see, they just like dogs. They just like dogs. That's why they get fleas. That's why they colorblind. All this shit. They just like dogs. You know how dogs. If you have a dog, right? Your dog only fuck with people that he know that's afraid of him. If you give that dog some type of energy like nigga, I ain't the one, that dog gonna turn around and go the other way. I do it all the time. I done walk down plenty of streets when I was young and big ass dogs used to run up to me and I just keep walking like I don't see them. They'll come up and start licking your leg. Cause they find out like, okay, you ain't the one. But that's what these people do. If they sense some type of fear in you, they coming. They coming. But guess what? Poke the shit out of them like Carmelo did and watch what they do. You ain't gonna have no more problems out there. at all. So that's just what it is when it comes to this white community. These people are disgusting. Thank you. They nasty. But y'all, I'm finna eat right quick, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this live out, and then I'm gonna start another live. If I don't want you white people talking when CEO leave. If you ain't got nothing to say now, shut the fuck up when I end this live. Cause if I catch your ass saying something, I'm gonna go live about this shit again, and we're gonna bring your bald mouth ass right back to the panel. That's what we gonna do. So don't say nothing when CEO end this live. Cause if my people send me one of them videos and I catch you on somebody else panel talking, I'm coming up in there and I'm smacking your ass in the back of the head with the same spatula I'm finna hit these damn natives with. It's going down. Peace and love to my people. Y'all protect y'allself. Don't move out of the seat for nobody. You can sit up under any goddamn tent you want to. Go where you want. Eat what you want. Do what you want. Well, don't eat what you want. Don't eat what you want, y'all. I'm talking too much now. Yeah, don't eat what you want now. Eat the right thing, y'all. Make sure you eat the right thing. I fuck around and tell y'all to eat what you want. Somebody finna have a triple cheeseburger when they get out this motherfucker. Don't do that. But just make sure what it is, Neo. But I'm gonna be right back, y'all. I'm finna eat real quick, man. Y'all take care of y'allself. Appreciate y'all for coming in here supporting me and stuff like that. But we'll be right back in a sec. Peace. Serving pork chops to get Rashad down there talking about serving pork.